Hello po, kumusta po kayong lahat? Alam niyo ba na kahit mga Amerikano, na kahit mga ibang lahi ay hindi nagustuhan ang komento ni Simon para kay Marcelito. Sabi nila, Marcelito did a whole lot of greatness in AGT and nagtaka sila bakit ganun na lamang ang komento ni Simon para kay Marcelito. Ngayon, pakinggan natin kung ano ang pahayag ng mga ibang lahi patungkol sa sinabi ni Simon kay Marcelito Pumoy.
It's finals week on AGT The Champions, you guys, the Olympics of Talent. On this week's episode, we're going to run down the top 10 finalists, their performances, the major controversy of Marcelito Pumoy that has everybody upset, but most importantly has everyone outraged, that's Simon Cowell. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Mel.
I'm Raganka.
And welcome to the Talent Recap Show. All right, you guys, let's get into what went down this week. AGT, the champions, it's the finals, so that means all 10 remaining contestants performed this week. Blood, sweat, and tears. They are fighting to be the champion of 2020. Now, before we get into everything that went down, Raganka, there was a lot of controversy when it comes to the fan favorite, Marcelito Pumoy.
Sila na rin ang may sabi na si Pumoy ay fan favorite.
Do you want to start first, or should
Yeah.
I go in? Go ahead, girl.
So the fact that internet is outraged, before anything else, you have to understand that the Pino power is real. And when it was TNT Boys, Angelica Hill, when they love with everything in their heart. They're passionate, they're all there, guns blazing, ready to support the one they love.
Very
and
passionate.
they love Marcelito Pumoy, just like we do. And they're
See, they said they love Marcelito Pumoy just like we do. That's awesome.
very vocal
Thank
about
you.
it. So when over the weekend the clip was released of Marcelito's performance, when Simon said, "And how dare he?"
Let's play it. Let's let the
Okay.
people see it. Let's
Yeah.
let the people-
Somebody ends unexpectedly. Put a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty
So clear.
and the beast.
Still the best.
Beauty and the
If it was my choice, on a night like this, I would have done something less predictable.
What? I cannot for the love of God believe, and I am as angry as you are, Marcelito Pumoy is not predictable. I disagree with Simon 1,000%.
Did you hear that? Marcelito Pumoy is not predictable. Comes from the horse's mouth.
There are two reasons that all Pumoy fans are angry. Okay? Number one, the song, as per Marcelito's Facebook post, the song was chosen by AGT and the producers.
Yep.
Right? Also, it was like he had 10 songs and he gave a list and then they picked the one song because they have like credit issues and they want to get music, blah, blah, blah. You know,
There's
long.
always the legalities of it, but there's also number two, you guys, where Simon Cowell, he sits there and says that he's predictable, yet remember, he's the one that chose the golden buzzer for Boogie Storm. We'll talk about those people later. So one, they're upset with that. You chose the Boogie Storm as a golden buzzer when it could have been Marcelito, and then on top of that, he has the nerve to say that he's predictable.
Also, they're angry because after not letting Marcelito Pumoy choose the song, you choose the song, and then now, after you've chosen the song, you have the audacity to call him
Audacity,
predictable?
guys.
Like, it's not like Marcelito had an option to pick his own song.
Yeah.
AGT picked the song, and now you're calling. It's like calling somebody from another country, giving them a platform, and then embarrassing them. I am so pissed.
Listen,
I
it's
am
just
so
one of those
pissed.
situations where
Yeah.
it's really messy of
It's
Simon
not
to
really.
say that when knowing that
Wasn't
it's
fair.
not like Marcelito chose the song.
Exactly.
You knew the prediction that was predictable because you created it, Simon.
That's her. See, she's like, you knew that. You knew the idea that it was predictable because you knew it all along. You picked the song.
So we get it. A lot of people are pissed. We could kind of see in Marcelito's post that he wasn't feeling it too, and he really wanted to share that with
Yeah.
the fans, so we totally understand and we see why fans are outraged. We feel for you. Just so you know, we are in talks with Marcelito and trying to get that interview, trying to get our schedules together and really discuss what went down and how he's feeling. And of course, talk to Marcelito because he's amazing. You guys should head to his Instagram and tell him, talk to Talent Recap.
Yes.
So we can clear that schedule, you guys. But there was
Actually-
something else, right?
So I think, given the fact that I can speak for us Asians, and correct me if I'm wrong, there is this. It's a cultural thing, you know. When in America, it's like, oh, but you participated, you came third, you came fourth, at least you tried. No,
There's no participation
there is
awards.
no. Yeah, we're Asians. There is no participation trophy. You gotta win it. If you're in it, you give your 1,000%
true.
and you win and you get home the gold. So you have to understand how Asian fans all over the world are, and that will help you understand their anger and their frustration. Because
They feel like he deserves it.
nobody cares that you came fourth. Did you win?
And then also, I do feel that I will say that even though Marcelito is going through this experience right now, I will say the exposure that he's getting in America is a major win, you guys. So don't be too upset because prior to AGT the Champions, I never knew of Marcelito. And now he's getting exposed to all over the country, which, I mean, hey, that means he's going to get some money and some shows and probably pop out over here. So there is an up for him to be on AGT the Champions. So, gotta say that.
Exactly. I'm like, his phone is gonna keep ringing.
Yes, it is.
And he will. He's now a global star. He's not a
is.
Filipino star anymore. He is global, all over the world.
That money's coming.
We know him.
That money is coming.
And
all
America
right?
loves him.
Let's get into the show. I feel like we.
Okay.
And she said, and America loves him. That was great. Thank you. Thank you so much for the great review. And I really believe, guys, that it wasn't fair for Marcelito that AGT did that they would choose the song. And Simon all along knew that what kind of song was that. And afterwards, after Marcelito sang it, he would say that it was predictable. That wasn't fair at all. That wasn't fair. That is why the supporters of Marcelito is not glad at all with this. All right, thank you so much, guys. I know there's a lot of people there who doesn't really, who wasn't really pleased about the outcomes and wasn't really pleased about what Simon had commented to Marcelito. But what they said. If you look at the positive side, Marcelito was exposed globally, and there is a lot of projects being offered to him already, both locally and internationally. So it's still a God blessing for Marcelito, and of course to us Filipino, because we have known by the world because of Marcelito Pumoy. And we are also thankful to AGT for thinking of us. Thinking of Marcelito and inviting Marcelito to AGT.